A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're all doing okay. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful Friday. Yes, man. Appreciate the love and support, my people. And in this one, we will continue to talk some beautiful cricket, lovely cricket. So we see where former West Indies captain Nicholas Pooran, he did an interview shortly after he was retained by his IPL team. And he had quite a few interesting things to say. He spoke about captaining West Indies team. He also was basically saying he's ready to captain his IPL team if he's asked to. And quite a few things, my people. So we're going to touch on that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about yesterday's Super 50 game because, Matthew Nandu, he got a brilliant century. But unfortunately for him, the game ended in a no result because of rain. So, going to give you the scorecard up to where the game stopped. So, just give a listening here until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right. So let me just quickly go through this scorecard from the Super 50 yesterday, and then we'll take a look at that interesting Nicholas Pooran interview. So it was Guyana Harpy Eagles against the combined campuses and colleges. Now, Guyana Harpy Eagles, they batted first, and they scored 271 for 7 of their 45 overs. Right? That's told you guys about the range. So 271 for 7 or 45 overs. Combined campuses and colleges, they were only able to get to 32 for 1 from 6.5 overs. Right? So that game ended in a no result. Now, going through this combined campuses and colleges, let me go through this combined campuses and colleges batting order for you guys real quick here. So, as a matter of fact, let's do Guyana Harpy Eagles first because, they batted first. Now, batting for Guyana Harpy Eagles, Matthew Nandu opening the innings with Tejnaran Shandopal. Matthew Nandu scored 116 of 103 deliveries. So 116 from 103. Right? He had 5 fours in that knock. 5 fours, yes. 5 fours in that knock. And that's a strike. As a matter of fact, not 5 fours. He had 7 fours in that knock and 5 sixes. Yes, so 7 fours and 5 sixes in that knock. Very, very attacking century there by Matthew Nandu. 116 off 103. He had a strike rate of 113. Tejnaran Shandopal made 13 from 24. We saw Tevin Imlach, the captain, continuing his good run of form. He scored 51 from 58 with 5 fours, a strike rate of 88. Kevlan Anderson, he got 11. Kemal Savori, he was left not out on 50, having faced 42 deliveries, 2 4s and 1 6, going at a strike rate of 119. Right, so that was basically how it went there for the Guyana Harpy Eagles batting. Now, the wicket takers, Mikel, he picked up 4 for 42. He was the pick of the bowlers there for CCC. Abjay Mansingh, he picked up 2 for 45, while Jordan got 1 for 55. Right, so that's basically how it went there in that innings. Now, as I said, the combined campuses and colleges team, they were unable to really spend much time out there. They were only able to get to 32 for 1 from 6.5 overs. Powell, he was left not out on 8, having faced 18 deliveries. Pooran, he was removed by Niall Smith for 20 of 23 deliveries with 4 4s in that knock. So that is how that game went, my people. West Indies played yesterday. So as a result of that, I didn't get a chance to really touch on the Super 50. The aim is to try and give you the recap of the games, all the games. But, just getting a chance to get to this one. So that is how that one went. Really, really sad when you are able to get a century and it ended in no result. Just one of them thing. Today we have Barbados Pride going up against Leeward Islands Hurricanes, and we also have Trinidad and Tobago Red Force going up against Windward Islands Volcanoes. So I will give you some information on those at the end of the day's play. All right, let's move on to former West Indies captain Nicholas Pooran now, who was retained by LSG, the most expensive retention for his team there. Pooran, the man, I think it's over 2 million US there. So, good to see Nicholas Pooran being retained. He has definitely developed into a match winner. You understand? Not only somebody that's going to come and hit balls in the back end of the innings, but somebody that can bat through and win the game. I am taking this here from the MSN website, and we see where it's an interview here, and I'm just gonna read the questions and give you Pooran's response to the questions. All right, so the first one, they are asking, how does it feel to be Lucknow Super Giants top retention? So this is Pooran. I feel honored. I came to LSG in 2023 with my back against the wall. They took a chance with me for some reason. I have fallen in love with this franchise and everything has clicked for me. Right? Everything has clicked for me, especially as a batter. I just feel like LSG has helped me grow as a batter and achieve a lot of things over the past years. Hopefully, I will be one of those fellows who can lead them to a title in the next few years, says Pooran. The next one now, LSG will need a captain this time. Are you putting your hand up? This is Pooran. Yes. We obviously will be looking for a captain, and whatever decision the management will take, we'll see. All hands on deck. If that question is put to me, then I am available. But it all comes down to trust, right? If the management believes in me, having seen me for a couple of years, I am all hands on deck. But at the moment, my focus is to score runs, win as many games as possible, and try to create a winning atmosphere. Man, sounds like a mature professional, man. Next question. You relinquished the West Indies captaincy. Was there any pressure on you as a batter? This is Pooran. Yeah, of course. I was quite young and West Indies were in a transition period. I was trying to be the best version of myself, trying to be the best batter in the world, and I had a lot of young players around me who were also trying to figure out their game. We know how frustrating that can be. The search for perfection is really difficult, and that's what I wanted when I was captain, but it takes time, right? I relinquished the captaincy for different reasons, and I thought it was the best decision I made because I had started to struggle as a batter, says Nicholas Pooran. Right, I didn't laugh because of Pooran's answer, because of him talking about captaining. I laughed because he said that we were in a transition phase at the time. But we're still in that phase. We're always going to be in that phase. The next one says, now do you think you are mature enough to handle batting and captaincy together? This is it. It is my opinion, but I have captained one game in the IPL and also in other leagues, and I have done good. But I believe if captaincy has to come in my direction, it will come at the right time, right? At this moment, it's all about one thing. Be the best version of Nicholas Pooran and continue to entertain people. And you are indeed entertaining, Mr. Pooran. The next one says, in the last season, LSG did not have a very good tournament. Anything that you would want to do differently this time? This is Pooran. I obviously want us to win games, but winning is difficult and we have to understand how to win, particularly in home conditions And it is all about building that team. It is all about getting players who actually want to play and win for this franchise. So we're talking about playing with passion and not just for money. So that is Nicholas Pooran there, my people, the former West Indies captain, letting it be known that if he's asked, he's ready to captain his franchise team, LSG. So we're going to leave it right here for now. Hopefully later on we can have a talk again after the end of the Super 50 days play. Big up on yourself.